Alright, everyone should have a whiteboard on their desk because it says it on my sign. Everyone should have a whiteboard on their desk. All the stapling, of course, should be done before class begins, obviously. This is our 4th week together doing this. On your whiteboard, please tell me, the nervous system is broken up into 2 major systems. What are those 2 major systems called? The nervous system is broken up into 2 major systems. What are those 2 major systems? Let's go, let's go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, John. 6. What is it, Riley?
Central and peripheral.
Central and peripheral. Your central nervous system is made up of what 2 parts? Your central nervous system is made up of what 2 parts? Let's go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? Jacqueline?
The brain and spinal cord.
Brain and spinal cord. Your peripheral nervous system is made up of what 2 major branches? Your peripheral nervous system is made up of what 2 major branches? Good, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gabriella, what are they? Autonomic and somatic. On your whiteboard, give me 2 examples of an autonomic function. Give me 2 examples of autonomic functioning. Give me 2 examples. Autonomic. Good, good. Come on. Guys, you should know this by now. I mean, this week's content is not hard. Olivia, what are they? Breathing and thinking. Breathing and what? Blinking. On your whiteboard, give me 2 examples of somatic behaviors or somatic controls. Give me 2 examples. Good, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Mia, what are 2? Running and walking. On your whiteboard, your autonomic is broken down into 2 major branches. What are those 2? Good. What are they, Karina? On your whiteboard, give me an example of 2 things your parasympathetic. On your whiteboard, please tell me which one calms you down. Good. What is it, Sam?
Parasympathetic.
On your whiteboard, give me 2 things your parasympathetic control. Give me 2 things some parasympathetic controls. Okay, but a little more frame of reference. Good. Good. Olivia, I like yours best. What do you got?
Heart rate and sweat.
Heart rate slows and you start sweating. Give me 2 things your sympathetic. Your sympathetic does what to your body? Good. Good. What does that say, Trey? Okay, good. What does it do, Trey? Prepares to react. On your whiteboard, give me 2 examples of your sympathetic nervous system preparing to react. No.
What?
Fight or flight, no. Give me an example. I got 1. I got 2. No, sweating is parasympathetic. Remember, sweat's there to calm you down. Good. What do you got, Lauren? It opens up your lungs.
I thought like stress.
That's only when your body's trying to calm you down. It's lung expansion. On your whiteboard, please tell me which scan has the best imaging of the brain? What scan has the best imaging and clearest image of the brain? No. Good. Oh my God, we're all over the place. That's not good. What is it? Jacqueline?
MRI.
M.
Oh.
R. I.
Why not F?
Wait,
Because F deals with oxygen.
Most had something in mind, but I forgot.
MRI, bar none, has the best image of the brain. On your whiteboard, please tell me what image is best to see if any brain damage has occurred from an outside source. So if I shot myself with a nail gun, what type of imaging would they use? Wow. Come on. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. What would it be, Sierra? CT scan or CAT scan. Okay, that one's the best. A CAT scan is made up of dozens and dozens of what? CT scans or CAT scans are made up of dozens and dozens of what? Good, I got 1, 2, 3. No, not imagery. What the hell does that mean? I'm not drawing a picture. No. Coker, what is it?
X-rays.
X-rays.
But it makes like a movie.
That's
Yeah,
an
that's
fMRI.
an fMRI.
Okay.
On your whiteboard.
Yes.
If I wanted to see what part of my brain lights up when I think of McCray, what would I use? That's my husband.
Oh, that's okay.
Or my cutie pie. I also use cutie pie. If I want to see what part of my brain lights up when I think of my cutie pie, what would it be, Karina? PET scan.
What is that?
PET scan and fMRI. An fMRI is essentially muscle movement as your body's moving.
I thought it showed millions.
It does. It does. It shows where oxygen's moving. PET scan, it shows where a higher dosage is. fMRI is very limitedly used. Pretty much never going to see it. I have to teach it in case
Unlike-
maybe, but
for
like
like-
on your exam tomorrow, there's no fMRI.
Is it like for like recovery maybe?
It's fMRI are used to show movement in like the body. So like I've had an fMRI on my knee. It's where blood it doesn't get to, and you typically have a jam. And with the movement, you can see it clear and stuff like that.
Did you
fMRIs
unjam
you
it?
basically need to know a little bit about, but no. When in doubt, it's not fMRI. Yes, Lisa. Yes. I was walking. The whole thing followed me as I walked. On your whiteboard, please tell me which one requires you to intake glucose? Internal processing, Coker. Internal processing. Good. What is it, Trey? PET scan. On your whiteboard, please tell me which one gives us the clearest image of the brain? Clearest image of the brain.
I heard clearest and I wrote one thing.
Jude. MRI. fMRI is really never used.
Well, I just heard clearest. and I
Stop
was
it.
going off PET scan,
Stop it.
So.
Stop it. MRI. On your whiteboard, please tell me. What is it called when I burn a hole in my brain? And we use that to see, oh, well, I guess this part of my brain must function this. What is it, Riley?
Lesion.
There we go. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is. I want to see how much Olivia is thinking right now. So I'm going to attach this to her brain to see how how fast she's really thinking. Good. Jenny, what is it?
Watch your own cycle.
Oh my God, stop it right now. What is it? Thank you. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is. What shows us the physical outside of the brain? Physical outside of the brain, very little detail. Come on, come on, come on. I got 2 people with answers up. That's you. What is it, Ripke? CAT scan. CAT scans are made out of what, Hannah? X-rays. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is. When I think about pizza, this part of my brain lights up. What scan would allow you to see what part of my brain lights up? Because when I think about pizza, I think of happiness and joy. What is it, John? PET scan. On your whiteboard, please tell me I'm able to do this. What part of my body and what part of my nervous system is doing that? Good. What is it, Alyssa? 7 problematic. On your whiteboard, please tell me. What?
I have a question.
What?
For the CAT scan, you said it shows like a good image inside
It's
the
no, it's outside.
So it's only outside?
It's only outside. And it's like a X-ray. It shows us if there's like physical damage to your brain. Like if I shot myself with a nail gun, with a CT scan, you would be able to be like, yeah, she shot herself with a nail gun. You know what I mean? If I impaled myself with a fence, you would be able to see that on a CT scan.
So
Or
it's not
just in
inside.
person.
No, it's
With
outside.
with this example, like if you're shooting yourself with a nail gun, would this be like in the brain or anywhere?
Anywhere in the body would do it, but they use these scans to discuss brains. That's why we use it.
And
For
then
brains.
the MRI is inside.
MRI shows is inside. It shows complexity. It shows the layering. It gives us the most detail.
PET scan is emotional stuff. Like reaction.
Yeah, it's what part of your brain's in use because it burns up more glucose. Jude.
You know, there's a thing called Bennett lesion.
Wow.
I just thought that was funny. And like I had it in my shoulder.
She's like the lesion.
But it's not like burning. It's like a string. Is that funny?
So funny. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is. It was a little labored, I will give that. Yeah, what is it? I don't know. Like, on your whiteboard, please tell me. Everything not spinal cord and brain. Ooh. Sam, what is it? There you go. On your whiteboard, please tell me. Which one gives us the most detailed image of the brain? McKinnon.
MRI.
Wait, I was trying to think like
Damn it, what did you do?
No, I
Okay,
think
did you write it right? Okay.
it's like the most recognizable image.
There you go. Okay.
Yes.
Whatever it takes, girl. Whatever it takes.
Good job.
Alright.
Wait, this is weak.
Just trying to help.
Now it's up. Please listen. What we discovered is all on your test.
Okay.
Your Coker, internal processing. So, I hope you see that tomorrow's content isn't going to be tricky. It's supposed to be a nice bump in your grade and help you improve. Because next week is hard, which is the hurricane is stressing me out. So, on Thursday, we're going to do our brain images. Depending on what happens tomorrow with the hurricane will dictate if we have school on Friday or not.
Really?
Internal processing. Coker.
It was like. I did,
So, what that means is that if we are going to get a direct hit, they are going to evacuate us. And if they're going to evacuate us, then obviously we're not going to have school on Friday because they don't want everyone leaving on Saturday when the storm's going to be hitting late Sunday night. I think that makes a lot of sense. So, I have no idea. I teach AP Psych and AP World. I am not a meteorologist. So do not go home and say, Bennett says there's going to be no school on Friday because my opinion matters nothing. No one cares what I think. No one cares what I know. No one cares about me. And I'm fine with that.
You care about
I'm
me.
fine with that. I'm really okay. I'm thinking about us in my classroom and what we need to do. So don't go home saying, oh my God, Bennett thinks we don't have school. Oh my God, we don't have school on Friday. Oh my God, we're all going to die in this hurricane. I know nothing. If anything, you know I don't know science. If you know anything about biology and you hear me teaching about biology, you're like, oh my God. So, I'm not telling you anything specific, but what I'm saying is I'm trying to plan for my classroom because that AP exam is happening on the 7th, whether we have a hurricane or not. Yes? So, I'm trying to figure it out. If, for instance, we don't have school, oh, by the way, we're done with content. Like, there's nothing else. It's so stupid. Anyway. Do not waste my ink, Jude. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm going to cover anything you want here in a second, but next week is a really terrible week to not have school. Like, we're doing the brain, and you need me, and I need you to be here for me. So if we don't have school, I'm going to be posting lectures every single day. I'll sit at my kitchen table and I will teach from my kitchen table and post it online. Tomorrow, you're going to pick up week 5 and week 6 content. I don't know if I'm going to see you or when I'm going to see you with whatever is happening because I don't know what's happening. No one knows what's happening. We have to wait. So I'm just going to give you week 5 and 6 content. Hopefully, we miss no days of school. And I see you week 5 without a problem, and I see you week 6 without a problem. You'll just have your week 6 stuff early. That's all. Okay? If we run into a hurricane, we have multiple days out. At least you can get a head start on week 6 stuff so you can kind of plan ahead while you're sitting around and doing nothing because that's what a hurricane is. You sit around and do nothing and you're stuck with your family. So you're welcome for giving you something to do. Because you're not hanging out with your friends in a hurricane, people. Yes, Lauren. Do you have something to say?
Well, I was just like, are you doing videos?
Yes.
So like, what if we don't have like?
There's nothing I can really do about that. I'm going to do the very best I possibly can. You know, obviously, if the electricity goes out, you're not going to be sitting in the corner of your room watching your little phone, and I get that. But at least I've done everything I possibly can to feel better about the situation. So I will sit at my kitchen table, and I will do whatever, drawing brains, whatever we're doing, and you will hear me yell at Toby. Toby will snatch the paper from underneath my elbow, and there'll be probably some curse words, and we'll continue. And my husband will be there saying, "Shut up," because he'll be tired of me talking about it. So, what?
This is probably a dumb question, but like, where your lectures are on like your website. No, I'm just like listening to that website.
Planlectures.com, and then I have a YouTube page.
I should probably on
It's on your.
I know, but I don't know if I'm still have it.
Dude.
Oh, I do have that.
Dude.
I know you have it, and it's right there at the top, see? So, if it's... So, we're going to be together Wednesday. We're going to be together on Thursday. So, when you come in on Thursday, we are drawing diagrams of the brain. It's a big lesson. You definitely need to be here on Thursday. If you're not here because your family's evacuating or whatever, absolutely, I'm going to record it and stuff like that. But next week is a big week. Obviously, you know, your safety's a big deal too, but this is my classroom and I care about my content. So, do the best if you can on Thursday. If you're not, I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well at all. But, huh? I do care, but I also see the end goal as well. And I don't think we're going to have a direct hit. Was that convincing?
No.
But, you know, at the end of the day, like, I want to keep focus here and stuff like that. So next week is a big week, and why couldn't this happen this week, right? You saw how stupid this week was. I'm done recording. We're done.
I wish the hurricane happened.